Welcome back to Sterling's Elemental Spirits, for I am Sterling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come right on in, tap in with me, collective. I'm going to go ahead and get right to the business, the energy that I'm sitting in right now, and I'm sitting here listening to specifically, I think it is Cat Spirituals. I'm depending on you to pull the family through. And I was sitting here in a meditative state. Someone's ancestors is depending on someone in the family to pull them through, to pull their bloodline through. Someone is depending on the Most High God to help their bloodline, to help pull them through these chaotic times. So let's talk about it. What do we need to know? Ancestors of the highest white light, please come forward with your chain of protection that does surround me every day on this 3D realm. Thanking the divine for your love, protection, and your spiritual food that is nourishment for the soul. Please, divine, give me the answers that I need. Things that we need to be aware of in these chaotic times as you still keep me under your umbrella of protection. Okay, someone is in there. Look. Give me something else. Can you turn that down a little bit? What else? Let's see. What else do we need to know at this time? Ooh. And look, it says the heart of valor. Okay. Facing challenges and it says and achieving greatness. It was in reverse, okay? Let me move some of this stuff. What else do we need to know right now? Travel companion. Someone's finding the answers though. I ain't trying to bend my card up. Someone is finding answers at this time. Alright, that's what I wanted to see. Someone is getting this wisdom too. Someone is seeking some knowledge about themselves, about a situation on the bottom. Let's do a recap right now. Hidden power. Someone has more power than they think. Okay, someone's probably realizing that this power, these abilities that they had to get through these times, these chaotic times, okay, before I even, through the storm, okay, heart of valor in reverse. Someone is either not facing challenges and not achieving greatness. We're going to get to that. We're going to find out. We're going to dip down, depict it, find out what's going on. Travel companion. Someone's travel companion has more power than they think. I don't know about these challenges. We're going to find that out because they're seeking some answers within this fog of their mind. Okay, there's some fog around a situation about a family dynamic or just about themselves. Take this how it resonates. And someone is seeking out this wisdom. Someone is accepting some wisdom that is being given to them from travel companion, probably their significant other. Okay, so let's dip down into this. Okay, we are going to use my Lucid Dreams deck. Okay, make sure I got it in the right way. Okay, things that we need to know. Let's start with this hidden power. You having more than you think. Okay, what do we need to know about these things? Thank you, hidden power. What do we need to know? Okay, Tower. Someone's going through a sudden change to the point of where they're realizing their power, their abilities. Okay, where they were looking through a mindset of where they were seeing that they could not get out of a situation or the way that they were thinking that was causing them to be at, a little bit unhealthy in the mind. Page of Cups in reverse, double intuition. Let's talk about this double intuition. Okay, sudden change. Okay, this sudden change in the mind of where there was once creative blocks, and then these creative blocks held this insecurity within inside this travel companion. Okay, escapism. So what are they escaping to? Okay, a sudden change is happening to whoever was. Okay, whoever was going through a sudden change of wherever they used to escape. Okay, however they used to escape, whatever they used to do, whenever they were in a situation or they didn't want to think about something and they would have that escapism, whatever they're escaping to. Okay, something is changing within that doubling intuition. The Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, of where they was having these creative blocks, or where they could not create. Not only that, they were insecure about their creativeness. Okay, confirmation, and that right there had led them to neglecting what the inner child was trying to speak out for them to help them to create. Okay, as a wounded inner child, this is what I'm getting right now. Self-love, strength. Okay, Leo, this could be a Leo. We could be dealing with a Leo, Sun or Moon. Leo, taking how it resonates. Is dealing with the self-love of an energy. Okay, where unconditional love needs to be given more freely around about this travel companion when it comes to the love of themselves. Okay, right now. Okay, and then we got the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, about leaving home, the way people leave. Okay, the way they feel about leaving home, and the way about others and their family felt about them about leaving home, whether they cared or whether they didn't care. You see what I'm saying? About a specific energy leaving a home and leaving them. Abandonment issues is what I'm getting. Okay, the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, feeling unwelcome in their own home, feeling unwelcome in their own native land, their own hometown, their own household, family, dealing with family bloodline. Okay, and then it has the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, and they're talking about releasing this fear. So they're releasing an energy here. They're releasing the energy that they used to hold on to, coming from and starting from home, that set the blueprint for their life. Okay, and this blueprint was set for them to be fearful of how they love themselves. Okay, they had a doubling intuition of, you know what I'm saying, I love others, but I do not love myself the way I love others. I am an overgiver. You see what I'm saying? It's just an overactive. You see what I'm saying? But it was never given to thyself. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Okay, but this is what I'm getting. Nine of Swords in reverse. They're releasing this. Okay, and healing in Chiron is being activated at this moment in time to release. As you release your fear, relief and healing is being administered inside of this masculine or feminine. Okay, which is ending the mental torment that this energy used to sit in, dealing with that feeling and that thought of when they left their hometown, or when they left a mom, a dad, a family dynamic, friends. Okay, how it felt leaving, or how it felt leaving that town versus how it felt the energies of their bloodline leaving them, and them feeling abandonment in their mindset to the point of where they couldn't grow the way that they needed to. Take this how it resonates. Okay, give me something else with this Nine of Swords in reverse, please. They're releasing this energy. Okay, and they're getting some type of mental relief here of this energy, this toxic energy that they held on to. Okay, let's talk about this devil, this toxic energy. Let's talk about this toxic energy. Yeah, let's do that. What else do we need to know? Ooh, two came out. Okay, these toxic energies, whoever these toxic energies was held, it could be of the mind. It was something about the mindset of this individual, and about individuals. Okay, he held on to an obsession here. Okay, and that is an attachment, an obsession about how the way they think or how they do, or about the abandonment, someone leaving them, period. The abandonment issues, that's what I'm hearing. Leaving someone, because it says leaving home. Okay, leaving an unstable home. That's what I'm getting. Leaving an unstable home, having an unstable mind about energies leaving, coming and going in your life. Okay, it became a confirmation. It was almost like a sneak diss. Someone sneak dissing you. okay, in your own family about abandoning you and it having to become a norm in your life. Okay? Lack of progress. Okay, this toxic energy had this energy contemplating, okay, reevaluating about his own energies and the energies of others he was placing himself in, feeling unfulfilled around these people. So basically, this energy was contemplating about the people that he was sitting around in, talking about these people ain't a good judge of character, or they're not a good judge of character to be sitting around, or am I that good judge of character? I don't know if they were awakened to this or not awakened to this, but they were feeling unfulfilled from around these people, but yet they stayed around these people's energy. This is the toxic energy, that's that toxic mentality that this energy was in, okay? And it stirred from home, okay? So it taught this person to sit around people that was not good or fulfilling to thy spirit and thy soul. Okay, lack of progress. Okay, that had these people heavily burdened. Okay, 10 of Wands. Yeah, lack of energies. It kept the look. Lack of progress. These people did not help this person progress in the way that they should have. Okay, it placed an immature energy on this individual to see it through immature eyes. Okay, so there was something that needs to be learned here. Okay, a person who was definitely someone was an underachiever when it came to this person. Someone definitely this is where abandonment sets in. The underachiever is the person who was least came like picking favorites above all children. Okay, they underachieved coming towards you. They underachieved. They felt at fault when it came to raising and achieving a goal within inside the seed that was planted. God, that's so deep. Okay, which left this person very in every area in their life they didn't try their best at. You see what I'm saying? Because they felt like, I wasn't looked at like that, so why should I look at that through eyes of, no, I don't want to. No one pushed this person. No one was in this person's life to lead them in the way that they should have. And that's what I'm getting at. This is all stirring from, look, this is from all the cards that I'm getting. That's exactly what Spirit is telling me right now. This is the toxic energy in the mindset of this masculine or feminine, take it how it resonates, okay? But this comes from home. Okay, there's a sudden change dealing with this. Okay, a sudden change is about to happen. Let's continue on. Okay, whatever this blockage was inside this masculine or feminine's mindset, it created a loss in their pockets. Okay, all right, and if there is a loss in your abundance in your mindset, the energy's not going to be there. It's going to be half-ass efforts, half-ass results that is given here. Okay? So, this is what the creative block was doing at one point in time in this person's life. Okay? But something came. A Knight of Cups. Coming slowly. It was coming slowly for this person. So, they were losing money slowly. Okay? Coming in. This is coming in towards what? So this energy is coming in for what? This is that toxic energy. That's that mindset that is having them coming in, that mindset of lack. Okay? Heartache. It's going to cause an emotional pain. Okay? That's because this energy lacks self-love. Okay? For themselves. This is the inner strength. And their inner strength needs... Okay, they need influence at this time. It says influence, inner stillness is due to the influence, okay? For them to love themselves more, okay, and to respect themselves more, okay? And 3 of Wands. So therefore, someone is waiting for, why is someone from leaving home? Someone that's feeling unwelcome is waiting for their ships, okay? And tell me something about these 3 of Wands. What are they waiting on? They're waiting on the outcome of this. Are they waiting on an outcome? They're waiting, what outcome? And I feel like God's about to say, do not look Possessiveness, confirmation, right there. Do not look. Somebody from home is pulling some strings in this mindset of this masculine or this feminine here, because it's got and it's confirmation on my phone, okay, because it says 4 of Pentacles to the 3 of Wands here, okay. Somebody from home is waiting on an outcome here, okay, of something that they abandoned. Give me one more. What? Breakthrough. See, someone's breaking through this energy. Confirmation. Someone's breaking through this energy. Someone is breaking through this energy, guys. Breakthrough. I'm sorry, y'all. Moody. Okay, so this is the breakthrough energy to why he's been so moody. Okay, this is the breakthrough energy to why a specific energy, somebody's travel companion who has been moody. I cannot make this up, okay? I cannot make this up. Somebody's travel companion, if they have spurts or times of where they're moody and it has you looking side-eyeing them, it's because of the resistance energy around this travel companion, and they're breaking through and finding out truth about this resistance energy and where this moody energy that's in turmoil and where it's coming from, okay? And it's because there's this, look, I can't make this up. This is the disharmony, okay? This is the energies that's in misalignment. They're not aligned with this travel companion, okay? With judgment, they're under judgment. They are under judgment right now. They're under judgment, okay? And that's the final decision by the Most High God, by ancestors, okay? By the watchers, okay? Okay, so these energies that collaborated together, that are not in alignment with this travel companion, that come from home, but these energies that he left, that abandoned him at one point or another, or did not have this travel companion feeling welcome at home, where arguments stirred and conflict with others or in life, friends, energies around them have left them feeling abandoned, have possessed this travel companion's mindset. And it said the blueprint, and off the travel companion went confirmation on my computer. So, wow, the possessiveness is waiting on the ships. It's waiting on the outcome. Okay? So, these people in pause right now. They in pause, the people that's been causing it. Okay? What else do we need to know? Judgment has been casted down on these energies. Okay? And the tracing of the energies have been traced back to a hometown of a travel companion. What else do we need to know? Okay? And then it says, Page of Wands. Who came up with the grand idea that it was okay to go and discover. You know what I'm saying? Energetic. This is the energetic spiritual warfare, okay? Coming from home, traveling towards this travel companion, towards this King of Pentacles energy, okay? Towards this prosperous energy of this King of Pentacles, okay? Because he was so sensual and, honey, safe kind of patriarch. Okay. Security. So this is a security provider. Okay, in more ways than just a financial one. Security blanket. Spiritual secure. He's spiritually ooh. So this is almost like an angel. This is definitely like a protector. This is a spiritual protector. Honey, King of Pentacles, because, honey, this is what it says. Security provider. Security provider, number one. Protective. Sensual. This is a spiritual protector. This is a spiritual protector of justice. This is a leader who seeks justice. Okay, this King of Pentacles. Okay, who is seeking judgment towards, okay, the energies that had his mind. Okay, but look, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Wow. So it could be a mother energy. Who's this Queen of Swords? Good. It's getting hard for a person right now. Whoever this whole person is from home, there could be having some problems at this time, or some give me something on this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's a Queen of Swords that's mad. Wait a minute. It's a rebellious energy. Using a Queen of Swords energy that's hot-tempered about, oh, wow, that wants, look. There is a Queen of Swords, a rebellious energy, hot-tempered, that is driven to break up a Queen of Swords. Break up, hot-tempered, at a Queen of Swords. So this is the energy to break somebody from this travel companion's hometown from leaving home, does not like this Queen of Swords, is attacking this Queen of Swords energy. Okay? Queen of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles and their Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. What else on his name? Dishonest. Somebody is lying. Somebody is telling straight lies here. Justice. Seeking an injustice. Someone is seeking an injustice regarding a Queen of Swords and her Ten of Pentacles. Okay? To break up this Queen of Swords and her travel companion. Wow. 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 That hit me like, wow. They crazy. Seven of Cups. Okay? This honesty. This was a choice. And they came with this choice and it was clouded. So there was order for someone was following orders blindly to come towards you with this injustice of a misjudgment about a Queen of Swords and her. Look, why not flip it on that? And let's what was behind that? Returning to trouble. Who come with a King of Wands. So somebody is a King of Wands. Okay, returning to trouble. Okay, this King of Wands energy with the Six of Swords in reverse and the Five of Swords here. So this King of Wands is coming with this conflict, honey. Returning to trouble. So there's somebody who is traveling towards, who is definitely traveling towards a Queen of Swords and hitting her travel companion as well, and their dynasty and their legacy and their Ten of Pentacles. This is what's going on in the energy right now. Yup. And they're going to have to leave unfulfilling. And they're going to have to, move on feeling unfulfilled. Okay? Because they're called out. Okay. Material offer. Okay. So now you go. You got this new offer. Ace of Pentacles. Resources. Someone returning to trouble to attack someone's resources here so that they can get back stable again. Okay, so they can manifest to be stable. However they're manifesting. Okay, and if they have to steal it, do know it's not of good nature if they're stealing it to manifest something into their reality for them to be stable. Okay, so that they can have resources. And let's talk about these resources. What are these resources are? Yeah, what do these resources consist of? These resources are, they're difficult decisions. They can't even decide. Look, that's the whole dagger. They can't even decide. It's difficult decisions here. Oh my goodness. Are you for real right now? These people are crazy. Oh, shut your lips.
Right What's up, family? It's your girl, Sister
Oh, my bad, y'all. I did not mean to do that. That's crazy. I'm trying to get all this stuff off my computer. Okay. They are, okay. Back to what I was saying. They're manifesting resources. What's these resources? They're trying to manifest into the reality. They don't want me to get this. They do not want me to talk about what they're trying to manifest into the reality right now by stealing your energy, okay? By stealing your light while they're coming towards you and your travel companion, okay, Queen of Swords, and attacking your Ten of Pentacles, okay? With you and your travel companion both together, pulling from y'all's energy, pulling from this eclipse moon, taking how it resonates, okay? But yeah, they can't even decide difficult decisions, weighing up the options. They don't even know what they want. They don't even know what they want, but they're working on it. Look, I can't make this shit up, y'all. I can't make this up. I can't make this up by trying. So they don't even know what they want. They just know they trying to come. Hey, I want what she got. And she can see into the yonder. What kind of energy is she holding? And they don't even know what they want. And this is so funny to me because give me something. These resources. They working on it. They like look, and these are people. If they're trying to master their craft, and they're working on it, and they're trying to master their craft, that means they're failing at every attempt. At every attempt that they choose to come towards you, they're still not making it through. I can't take it. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, and then it is family trouble. I'm not trying to laugh. But you know what I'm saying? Family trouble. Okay. See, they're working on it because somebody is trying to get out of family trouble. Somebody's family's in trouble. Somebody's family's going through it right about now. And the reason why they're going through it is because of what they be doing. Okay. And I'm going to end it with that right there. But this person, they're trying to work on mastering their craft, attacking you over and over again, and because they want to manifest their resource to get out of their situation where this family trouble, okay, where they're disconnected from what's going on in their family. Okay, they're misaligned. They're not aligned, okay, with their family, which is putting them and their family at odds, okay, and it's keeping them struggling. That's 9 of Wands in reverse. Oh my God, they're struggling. They're very overwhelmed, okay, and they feel so defenseless when it comes to their family troubles, okay, and they feel so disconnected. It's like they shut down shop. Like their mind just breaks down like a shotgun anytime. Okay, this is 10 of Cups in reverse to the 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, Queen of Cups. Wow. And this is what okay. This King of Wands is hitting this Queen of Cups and the travel companion, okay? Queen of Wands, okay? Here you card, Queen of Wands, okay? Here you go. Queen of Wands, are you embodying all the queens? Because here you are, you was in your Queen of Wands, honey, when this energy was coming towards you, hitting areas of your life of where now you in your Queen of Wands energy, now you got to go and be creative, okay, and show how determined you are about, you know what I'm saying, about your energies that you done come into a spiritual, I want to say spiritual social, I see the word socialization. Is that even a word? Socializing. You come to socialize with. Okay. Wow. Vivacious, optimistic. Give me something on this Queen of Wands. Okay. Betrayal. Oh, yep. Queen of Wands. 7 of Swords. Betrayal. Give me some more on this Queen of Wands. Wow. You got to find creative ways of how to come and try to find out. You finding out about this betrayal. Okay. King of Cups. The moon. See, it said Queen of Wands, 7 of Swords, betrayal to the King of Cups, the moon hidden. So, how? What's hidden? What's hidden? You can look for me. You can look for me. Queen of Cups. What's hidden to the Queen of Cups? Okay. What's hidden from the Queen of Cups is this recognition that's a greedy ass, lazy ass energy who is that is indulging something negative that's coming in your energy, being ungrateful, trying to control your energy. This Emperor in reverse, who is inflexible, who is being inflexible and is coming with his big ass ego, trying to be a ruthless energy. He's causing an imbalance in your energy. Just resistance. It's rejection. Okay, this is the energy that's going to he rejected you once before. Rejection was for your protection, and it's the Ace of Wands in reverse to the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, you definitely set yourself free. Okay, God delivered you from the hands of, out of the hands of the enemy on this one. Okay, Ace of Wands in reverse to the Eight of Swords in reverse. But you can look for me. Yes, honey. Rejection. Okay, you got with this energy the same person that you got with and he rejected you, gave you a false start, set you delays in the beginning of your relationship, played with your heart, was in and out of your life, is the same energy that is stirring around you, that is also stirring around your travel companion, boo-boo. I see it. Look, Queen of Pentacles. I'm trying. Okay, you are embodying every queen. You are balanced. I come and go. I come and go. Okay, what else? Let's see what. I do want to. Light being shown. Let's see this. You got some good vibes coming to you though, collective. Months to a year ago. 6 months ago. So you've been healing for a minute now, collective. All right. People are now looking at me like I know divine masculine. Okay. So, dude, some masculine knows that people are looking at them because they know, and I'm not speaking it because I'm questioning. I'm speaking it because God saying so. Okay, it's basically sitting right here. This divine masculine has people looking at them like they know. Okay, believe and do know that they do know. Everybody does know. And monitoring spirits is definitely going to be staring at your ass, okay? Because they know something that, honey, you want to keep running from, but they are awakened to. I'm learning more and more when I be speaking. 3 months ago. So 3 months ago, a divine masculine or a masculine, okay, and he could have been, look, he is of the light. You see what I'm saying? But if he is not awakened to it, then this light is being used, okay, against the light, okay? And now this masculine has people looking at them like they know what happened. He probably started realizing this 3 months ago, okay? All right, Tower energy, look. Tower, sudden change happened 3 months ago. Look, people are now looking at me. Tower, sudden change in the way people view this man. So people were looking at him, started looking at him like they know. Okay? All right, and it says right here, taught and trained, honey. This is a person who has not been taught, that has not been trained by no angels or by demons. And this is of light, because when you got demons and angels on your side, you see what I'm saying? All right? Someone, I don't know what's going on with that, but we're gonna get to it. What else do we need in that spirit? Okay, so 3 months ago there was some strife and some battles inside the family dynamic that the masculine did not want people to know. Okay, because strife and battles inside the family dynamic was in reverse. 3 months ago, someone was trying to hide or not speak of, or you know what I'm saying, they just was trying to hide emotionally. Okay, whatever was going on, pouring into yourself, caring and loving themselves. Someone just wants to talk. Someone is changing, a sudden change in how they love themselves, because people are starting to look at them like they know. Okay, someone who just wants to talk. Okay, there's the masculine out there that just wants to talk, that has not been awakened spiritually to who they are, and they do not or have not started on a spiritual journey out here. Psalms 91 needs to be read by I say by all. I'm not just going to sit here and pick and choose all. Okay, can we just talk? But it's sitting right here for this, the masculine, who needs to realize that something is going on. Something is going on inside the family dynamic, to the point of whether someone realizes this. Okay, I don't know who this defined masculine. I don't know who this masculine is. Okay, okay, look at that. Chosen ones. And then it says, an evil spirit in evil spirits that inhabit in a vessel in reverse. So, see, this is a chosen one who has that energy on the outside of them, who has an evil spirit inhabited in a vessel. You see what I'm saying? All right. So this chosen one, see, oh my God. Look. Let's find out what's going on, because I need to know more information. Let's loop back around so that I can get this information. Yes, please. Confirmation. What's going on? Talking to the moon. Look, in reverse. You see what I'm saying? Somebody was trying to hide something, so it is being it's being revealed. Okay, revelation. Something is being revealed about this masculine that people have been looking at like it's them. Okay, they have been doing things in secret. It's now being revealed. Okay, they're manifestations. Okay, that are not coming into the reality. Look, that is not coming into the reality. Is it good or bad? Okay, that's what it says. Manifestations are coming into your reality. Is it good or bad? They're not coming into his reality. This masculine. Okay, so now we're getting to some business right here. All right, they're trying to get a closer connection with you, some type of spiritual connection. They're trying to spiritually get connected to you, bind themselves back to you spiritually. Okay, but they are doubting themselves. Okay, they're doubting themselves. Okay, there's some doubt that's inside of this masculine's mind as well, and that's due to a lot of people from hometown, family. Okay, trying to hold things over your head. They can't hold things over your head. This is the individual, that a masculine that was trying to hold things over your head, but they cannot. And this is 3 months ago that they started to realize about the strife family things and the family dynamic that you must have realized or was talking on or hitting on, and they heard about it, and now they're starting to realize some things. Okay, and this was the individual that was not focusing on themselves. It says focus on you. They're not focusing on themselves. Okay. All right, sudden change. A sudden change is that they're not focused on themselves, okay? And that they are definitely was trying to hold something over your head for whatever reason, for so many reasons, okay? But they are, it says, move away from past alliances. They haven't moved away from these past alliances, okay? All right? They have not moved away from some people in their lives, okay? And what is this on the floor? Fast change, and I was telling others that you were the only good for one thing. So fast change. Something is changing with this dynamic of this slander of this line. I was telling you that you was only good for one thing. So it's telling, this is the energy that's been telling people that you was only good for sleeping around with. You was only good for sleeping with, and that's all you was good for. Okay? Wow. There's something changing in that dynamic right there as well. This is some ooh. What else do I need to know? This is the end. Look, Spirit said you got to go through. This is somebody who's running at this time. This is somebody that is running at this time. And the Spirit says you got to go through. What are you running from? You keep on running. You got to go through. Someone speaking lies and putting their plan into action. This is these are demons that are not working with and for them. Oh man, these are demons that are working against this energy that is speaking lies and putting their plan into action. And I do, if they're not working in his favor, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you anything that this energy is looking forward to are his plans. This energy, this attachment, it's not energy, this attachment, this leech, this succubus, a demon is definitely working against the plans of the energy that they're attached to. Because demons and fallen angels do not care about humans. They do not care for humans. And that was in my last read of demons and fallen angels. Okay, heed to that one and take it how it resonates with that. This albatross spirit who is trying to get everyone to go up against you. This is albatross spirit is a spirit of people, or they reside in anthills, and they're like groups. They're groups of people who reside in on hills or in lands of a whole bunch of grass, greenery, and they hunt in groups. Okay, using poison arrows. Okay, so someone's directing some poison towards an individual or a certain energy. Okay, and this is a group of people that have gathered together. Okay, albatross spirit, to defame a person's character or what they do. Okay, and this is from their own shadow side. Okay, so these are energies that they were already operating out of their shadow side, and they did not like you already. So whatever is calling in their spirit is what they were calling and summoning to. Okay, and these attachments attached to these energies, and it enhanced their feelings for you. And whether it was hidden to you, but not, and they hid it from you, but yet they were present in your face. Okay. And it was to enlighten you about how they truly felt from you, but they always hid it. Okay? These are people, man, speak spirit. And these are people that were probably married into the family. And look, not married into the family. Wow. Light being shown. These are people, oh my God. And these people are not, they're still in the middle of the storm. They're still in the chaotic storm right about now. They're waiting for a sign. They're waiting for signs right now. Okay? They're waiting on signs that there's going to be delivered from the storm that they're sitting in. They're waiting on signs of a confirmation. Okay, right here. But I'm going to go ahead and take. Good God Almighty Spirit. You have got me in there. I'm going to need. Woo! Speak, Spirit. Hey, you make that coffee, baby. Huh, Tion? Pull your mama a cup, honey. You know how I love my coffee. This energy who's waiting on the sign. They could say that you talk too much, but this energy is talking a great deal. Whoever they're talking to right now at this time, okay? And they're talking about, look, let me see on the other side, Granny. This energy that you used to be with that took a sip of your tea and they still keep coming back, got their eyes on you, that has abused their power, is looking for you, trying to get your GPS location, okay? And they do not know who they want. They do not know who they are. They do not know what they want, and they don't know what's going on, okay? All right? They're confused energy. This is the confused energy that's trying to find your location, who has been talking too much about you and has been abusing their power, okay? So this could be a person who is abusing their power. Ooh, confession time about your fresh start. This shaman who is being used of the light, who is not aware of their own light, so therefore their light is being used against the light, who is now turned into a demon shaman now, who has harvested and been harvesting your divine energy from you, who has abused their power over you, honey, over the ascended masters, okay? They are, look, trying to trade the informations for weapons. Wow, what's going on here? Well, let's talk about this abuse of power. Okay, that's where energy, that's what Spirit is telling me talking about right now. Okay, abuse of power. What do we need to know about this abuse of power? Okay, this abuse of power is the manifestation, a dark manifestation used by a demon shaman who is trying to harvest your energy. Talk about come and see me. Look, moving towards you at this time. All right. What's on the bottom, okay? It's talking about struggling. So they're struggling. They want you to move towards them because they're struggling. And they do not know your location. Don't know your GPS location. So therefore, they're sending out a manifestation or a air energy, air mind telepathic communication. Thank you. Towards your way. For you to come and see about them. No, we're not doing that. No. Okay. But look, mirroring. Someone is talking to you from the mirror. Oh, wait a minute. Confirmation. Someone is trying to Someone is talking to you in the mirror. Spiritually clean your mirrors to a healed energy. Okay. Alright. Told you, man. They make it want to come crumbling down because all my cards came crumbling down on the floor. They want to come moving towards you to come have it all come crumbling down at your feet, collective. That's what they want. Okay? And look, evil reincarnated. I cannot match this up. Okay? Look, in the horizons. I'm sorry. Yeah, I gotta clear that off on the computer. In the horizons, coming soon. No, it's not coming soon. Evil, somebody that was evil or evil was reincarnated into an individual, honey. He's using a cursed mirror, cursed artifacts, a cursed mirror to try to mirror and send messages to you. Okay? Let go. Let go, honey. Tricky energy. What else we need to know, Spirit? Yep. Trying to dream walk. They're trying to dream walk. Mirror you. Look, clean your mirrors, heal the energy. Okay, clean your mirrors. Spiritually clean your mirrors. Lock those mirrors because someone is trying to travel towards you, dream walk towards you, astro travel towards you. Okay, special ability unlocked and activated. I knew it. I knew ability had been activated, and so has it had for my child too. Okay, my son's ability, like he can leave his body. He left his body this morning, and when he came back, he tripped because he was stretching. This was so funny. I wish I would have recorded it now. Okay, and I feel like I need to call Tion. Tion, did you make my coffee? He can come in here and tell you about it because he was stretching. Because we're trying to get back healthy and exercise and things like that. And we were stretching, and he was stretching, and he left his body. And when he realized he left his body, he tripped into the sliding door. So I was in the kitchen, and my babe was in the utility room. And we looked at her like, what's going on? Are you okay? He's like, yeah. I left myself, and I tripped. I was like, wow. So a couple of hours later, my son came back to me and we was talking about he's seeing things. Not saying no, you're seeing. See, a lot has been illuminated to my kids, and knowing that he's only 17 and as fresh and young and pure as his aura energy is, his abilities is just so crisp and clear. I'm going to tell you because he's seeing the op energy. He is seeing it. He is seeing it out of his peripheral. And he's telling me, Mom, I'm seeing these things. I'm seeing, you know, and it's somebody who sifts their teeth. And then automatically it clicked for me. I said, does your dad, you know, your daddy does external. So therefore, that's what they do. If you know, you know. And so that lets you know that, and I was so happy, you know, playing with my, you know what I'm saying, my cards, just playing with my cards, just having a good old time. And I asked Spirit, what was the energy that was in my home? And it was the energy of his father. I told him to go take him out because my son, I call him the demon slayer because he can take the garbage out. Okay? He's a demon blocker. He can block demons, but if you don't do your job, then it's like you almost harboring that energy. You need to take that energy out. Whenever I got aware of my gift, I got aware of my children's gift. And when they come to me and they talk about the things that they see spiritually and the things that they're going through, then we'll sit down as a family and we'll sit down and we'll talk about our gifts and the things that we're learning. And either it's happened to me or things that I've now become aware of. And a lot of the times my kids, my teenagers that are now coming to be beautiful young adults, women and young men, are coming to they would alarm me and keep me aware of what's going on in my own spirit. So in my own energy. So I'll be like, yeah, okay. So we're being awakened and discovering a lot of things about ourselves and our abilities. And my son just was awakened to a beautiful ability of his today that has been expanded and gifted, and now he's been able to see the op energy. That is one of his gifts, one of his many gifts. Okay, for he is my gift, and there is a gift inside the gift. Okay, so therefore, honey, woo, let's keep going. Okay, Silkies, Silky Spirit. Okay, I was just watching this on anime. Okay, about silky spirits. Okay, or elemental beings. Did you put some sugar in there? That's hot too. And I was telling them about you having your outer body experience. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to come and talk to them, 50:05 on the timer, at precisely 2:05 on someone's journey that's changed for the better for them. This is my son, my young prince in the making, and he was telling me about his experience this morning. Do you want to tell them?
You already did.
He said you already did. So he's very a shy energy, but I'm very thankful for his deliverance of his abilities. Okay, so special ability unlocked and activated. Someone was walking towards you in a dream state. Silky, that are elementals being of the Scottish Isles who take on human form when on the land. And they are seal people who are said to possess enchanting singing voices that can cultivate humans. Okay, we can say silkies as like people used to call them mermaids or other spiritual beings that can take form and enchant a singing voice to lure humans. Okay, so this is someone who was, look, oh my God, wow, I don't know, lawyer. What do we need to know about this lawyer? Okay, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. What do we need to know about this lawyer? Okay, someone who stays scheming. There's a lawyer out there that's scheming. Okay, and they're look, scheming on an energy that's cooler than a bitch. Okay. See, someone does not want to. Somebody is mad that I'm sitting up in their energy, and they are mad that I'm knowing what's going on. Look, they are mad. This lawyer is mad because they know I'm up in their energy. The attachment knows that I'm in this lawyer's energy at this time. Okay, let's talk about this lawyer. If it came across, protecting. Look, I cannot make this up. Protecting yourself against this lawyer, okay, who's sitting in cooler. You're sitting over cooler than a bitch with your and you're having harmony within your duality. Each Egyptian descent energy trying to do a spirit transfer because they're having health issues within their body. 3 to 6 months ago, you started protecting yourselves against this lawyer energy. Oh wow, this air spirit. Wow. 3-6 months ago. Wow, and spirit, every time I do a flip, spirit is speak spirit. Oh my God. Alchemizing. You're alchemizing all these energies that's sitting in the lion's den who is wanting you to doubt yourself. Okay, wanting you to doubt the things that spirit is showing you. Okay, but spirit says, honey, do not doubt what I show you. Do not doubt. Ooh. You are in harmony with your duality. Your masculine and your feminine energy is so balanced. And these energies, honey, this air spirit, their conscious is eating them up at this time. Looking at felt out, honey. Conscious is eating them up, and that's why that's the energy that's around you. That wants you want you to have your conscious eating up. So if you're picking up, you must be picking up that someone's conscious is eating them up at this time. On the second part? Am I saying yeah? Okay. All right. That says aura needs recharging. Our aura needs recharging like a battery. Your aura charges other people's auras. So there's an aura that's coming towards you whose conscious is eating them up, honey, and they are low. They're weak, and their aura is weak. The spirit is weak, but the flesh is willing to do anything to recharge the soul, the spirit. Okay? That's what I am getting. Okay? And who is not, look, you're getting ready to switch jobs. You're not getting ready to switch jobs. Someone's not switching their job. They're not switching what they're doing. They're not switching their role to and attacking you here. And I'm afraid because they're afraid of being in poverty. So, and it flew over there. If they're afraid of being in poverty, that there's nothing that they won't do and no limit to how far they will go in order to attack you to achieve this abundance and this greatness that they're so solely looking for. Okay? Toil and labor. Yeah. Toil and labor. The tricky energy to trick you out of your energy or put you in a tricky like energy. Okay, the guardian of the heart. Okay, tricky energy of the heart is what I'm getting. On my way home. Look, spiritual awakening, tricky energy that is coming from tricky energies that are unawakened. They are spiritually unawakened, honey. Look, someone's gonna be ambulance. Someone is sick, someone's not well, someone's going to end up going to the hospital. If they already been to the hospital, they're going to go back to the hospital because they will not quit because they are money hungry. They money hungry. Because look, your technique is enhanced. The way you do things is enhanced. That means every time you flip a deck, it'll be in alignment. Every time you flip to the Bible, it'll be right where you need to be on what you need to speak of to the collective. It does not matter about the day nor the time, for time is only an illusion. Because, honey, when you are in the Word and when you are on that tunnel vision with the Most High God, time is not even of the matter. You see what I'm saying? That's how you stay young in abundance, because then time will slow down for you, baby. This time will slow down in your energy, baby. On your way home. Fallen twin, honey. So, this fallen twin flame is seeing your technique and the enhancement of your technique, the enhancement of your abilities and what you're doing on your platform. And then he's seeing you teach the virtues of herbs and precious stones, logic, aesthetics, chiromancy, pyromancy, and rhetoric. And he also teaches you, he's also seeing you teach about these invisible, ingenious, and articulate machines of war. Spiritual warfare at that. Okay? So you're helping find lost things and discover treasures. So you're helping to find lost souls and help discover themselves. Hey, that's the treasure. That's the treasure is you. Yes, Lord. Give me some final messages, please. I can do this all day. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I got to spread myself. I got to spread myself. You know what I'm saying? Somebody thinking about you all day and night, girl, bruh, sis, honey. Honey, whoever was evil and reincarnated and stressed out to the max, honey. They is what thinking about you day and night. Oh, thinking about giving up completely on whatever they doing, honey. Oh, so he got some attachments, underworld deities. These oh, wait a minute. Thinking about giving up on the underworld. Somebody's got some people working in their favor. These are gods and goddesses that rule over the realm of the dead or the underworld. They may be involved in death, fertility, or rebirth cycles. They may also demand sacrifices or punish the wicked. Underworld deities. So there's some deities out here, honey. Wait a minute. Let's talk about it. What do we need to know about these? Ooh! All these underworld deities that's coming to have something fall down. Whatever, oh my God, and that's what I heard. These underworld deities is coming to help things fall down. The gift. Oh, wow. Give me something. These underworld deities coming to look. Healing with crystals. These unhealed energies. Yes. Oh my God. These underworld deities, honey. Gods and goddesses. All right. Oh, and it came back out anyway. Behemoth. So somebody that's underworld deities, these gods and goddesses, okay, that is involved in death, fertility, rebirthing cycles. Okay. So there's a cycle that's about to be reborn here. Okay. And whoever this is going to be rebirthed from this cycle of gluttony, the cycle of where the domain is gluttony, selfish energies that have gluttoned over spiritual, spiritual things, spiritual nature. Male energy and male energy that is blocked out of your energy. Gluttony, look, and that's what I'm talking about. This male energy, that's in feminine energy, that is definitely blocked out of your energy. That is definitely in the cycle of gluttony, where now these deities are coming to close these cycles and rebirth new cycles. Hallelujah. Yes, honey. I knew it is. I know it is, Spirit. Okay. Okay, it's not time for their upgrade. Their time for being for these special upgrades, these spiritual upgrades that they have stolen is over. Okay? Because they would not let up on these relationships, on these new, going into these new relationships. Egyptian descent. Oh, wow. Re-entering cycles of where they're going into a new relationship. Old energies. Ooh. Let's talk about that. Ooh. Talk about going into the energies that wouldn't let up, going into these new relationships. Rebirthing these old cycles of where they're going into, think they're going into a new relationships when they're falsehoods. During their false starts. There's an aunt energy whose karma is the best revenge to let spirit sort it out. So karma, spirit said let karma sort it out when it's dealing with an aunt energy who continuously is trying to manipulate your energy, okay? Who is saying they're not a liar about this ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, but honey, this, look, and it came out. Aunt energy, I cannot make this up. Aunt energy is in somebody's circle. You don't need to trust this aunt energy because, honey, she's paying people to keep their mouth shut about the things that she done done, the things that she done said, the things that she done said about you. Okay? And this is separate, and then I'm out of here. Okay? Let's get back this way. See, they're not cool. Whoever this aunt energy is that's sitting up in someone's energy that pay people to keep their mouth shut about what they've been doing and how they've been moving and grooving up in this family dynamic. Okay, they're not sitting cooler than a bitch now because, honey, they don't want people to look at them. It says made you think. They don't want people to think about it. They don't want people to look at them, and even to think about it at all. Okay, the Spirit is telling me to do this, and I'm doing this. Okay, Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. 12 and 14. This is an aunt who don't want people to look at her. She's not cool about people looking at her and thinking about how she's sacrificed. 12 and 14, how she sacrificed. As she's sitting in imbalance and she sacrificed an ancestor. Oh my God, because Ecclesiastes 12 and 14, for God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. It was in reverse. 12 is the hangman. There's an aunt energy out here that don't want people looking at her, that is sitting in someone's energy, and she's not cool about people looking at her. Look, she's not sitting cooler than the bitch that don't want people looking at her and thinking about what she done, how she sacrificed an ancestor, and how certain people in the family died. Big Spirit, oh my God, y'all. Keep going. Look, and Spirit says keep going. Firmament, okay? Look at this. They're not what is this firmament in Psych Ward, okay? Because this firmament was actually like this, okay? So something about this firmament, something about this aunt, okay? They're not part of the firmament anymore. It's probably it's driving this person crazy about what she done. I just saw a whole orb streak come right across my face. Jesus is fixing this shit. What this aunt sacrificed in this bloodline, in this family. Ancestors say death is coming in threes. Oh, wow. She said, and I hear ancestors say death is not coming to us, for we live on. We live on, my child. And that is driving an aunt freaking crazy. That is driving her mind. She cannot believe it. All right? You that is not part of this world. That's what I'm getting with that firmament. The more I look at it, you're somebody that's not part of this world. Somebody that's not part of this world, choosing not to fight 3 weeks to a month. In 3 weeks to a month, you might be choosing not to fight at aunt energy that is coming towards you because of this information that is going to probably get to her within 3 weeks to a month. Or she might be plotting and planning to attack, spiritually attack in 3 weeks to a month. But you are going to be in an energy of where you are not going to be choosing to fight this energy. Okay? Confirmation every time. Wow. Kids, don't doubt yourself. Okay? And it's like these kids are not going, look, these kids, if their back is turned, there's some doubt that's that's behind them, that's trying to mirror them. You see what I'm saying? Kids, don't doubt yourself. Kids, don't doubt yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. There's going to be a watchdog that is watching someone's money. Somebody is watching somebody's money that you don't know about. Hidden money. Someone's hiding some money that belongs to you. And whether or not they're hiding it or not, it don't even matter, because it's still going to get to you either way, because God is going to make up for what, honey, people have not done. People they abused, misused their authority. You can take it how you want to with that, honey. But somebody is watching someone else's money here. Okay? Look at this. Parasites in food. Okay? And this is tormenting spirit or nemesis has got some parasites in the food. Look at that. Will you look at that? Look at that. Why do I do that? Why do I do that? Okay? Okay? Because that's how it was. Okay? Parasites in food. This is a tormented spirit or nemesis, the executioner. So the executioner, the hitman, okay, the hitman, he's eating food that's got parasites in it, that is interfering with his brain stems. Okay? And if it's mirrored, that means they don't know about it. They're unaware. They are spiritually unaware. Okay? So look. A spiritual shift lies ahead for the people that are called. Many are called, but few are chosen. So there's a spiritual shift that lies for those that were chosen. But for the one that were called, but the many that were called but were not heeding to the call, okay, you will not get the spiritual shift. 1 month ago, look, stuck in the old paradigm state. Somebody that wasn't stuck in the paradigm state 1 month ago, stuck in the paradigm state. Someone is not stuck in the old paradigm state no more. 1 month ago, could have been released, could have been awakened to, okay? Oh, wait a minute. Someone who is stuck in their paradigm. Give me some more about this. Harmony, someone who's having a disharmony with their duality. This is a part 1 month ago that is stuck in their paradigm. The cycle has closed. Stuck in the old paradigm state. Okay? They are thinking of ways to harm, of trying to harm you. Wow. Because they are in disharmony with their duality. This is another mirror thing too. Okay? 1 to 3 days. There is learning about curses and their energy as well. Someone's going to learn about their energy. Okay, y'all. Alright, I'm going to end this right now. Give me a happy thumbs up. Hit the bell notification, hit all. Let you know when I got content coming out like this. Okay. I'm a subscriber. Join the fam. See what I'm saying? And until next time, I'm out. Bye.